so freaking tired. I stayed up binge watching something completely inappropriate, but I couldn't stop because it was like a train wreck. So I watched all of the episodes of The Hunting Wives last night. I'm so tired. Now I gotta get my happy butt up and get going. Do not watch that show with children, okay? Alright. Didn't mean to wear all black today, but here we are. Alright, I got short ribs cooking. Seems like I got my life in order, but I don't. I'm just, I'm making short ribs because I like to get my least favorite thing done and over with, so then everything that's left of like the cow is things that I enjoy. So this is a meal I have to suck it up and force myself to eat. All right, so I have filled up my pill bottles for 2 weeks, okay? And in there, it's just beef liver. The supplement is called Baseline from Protocol. It's supposed to be like the best multi thing, whatever. And then the nattokinase for the blood clots. Then I'm gonna do 2 weeks of ivermectin. We had evidence of a parasite. I guess I just didn't do my last parasite cleanse long enough. And then I have all of our ketones, my husband and I have all of those rationed out for the next 2 weeks. So my goal is to do the ivermectin, take my vitamins, and I want to drink 2 ketones a day. The first one is charged, which means has caffeine. The second one is uncharged, so I don't mess up my sleep patterns. But I just feel like, you know what? I had such big ambitions this year, and I lost some weight, right? And I have gotten stronger, but like, damn, I ain't anywhere near where I want to be. I am nowhere near where I want to be. And I just feel like I'm not being consistent enough. And with us starting to plan out our week of food, I need to take this time to measure things so I know how much it is, because I'm gonna have to count everything that I think goes in my mouth. I don't like doing that, but I don't think there's a way around it. I don't want to take pills and shots. I don't want to have surgery, but then I don't want to stay the way that I'm staying. So something's got to change. You know, I see all these people that lose so much weight, and I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm putting in the work, but I'm not. So, got to change. This is what a magazine looks like at the very beginning. Just the page numbers and then what is supposed to be on each page. Just an outline. Now, editing articles. Whenever I make these articles into like works of art, I will go through and highlight things where I want to emphasize what the writer says, or I want to add a picture, or I want to do something. So, and then I email or I message the contributor and see if they have specific pictures. Like I'll ask them for a specific picture to see if they have that, so it can really go with the article. So it takes a lot of concentration, and this is after editing, and it's after they sent me something that was edited, and then I have to create this and then make sure I get all of the professional photographers' information, if it was a professional photographer, and create it. And then I have the contributor look it over one final time and then go. But a lot of them, they kill me, because like this thing will have hours put into it, right? Every article will have hours put into it, and they'll be like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. And I'm like, you know, because I've already like got it to a final part for me. But if it's like little changes, I can do that. Or if they see where something was edited, but it didn't stay true to what they were trying to say, I love doing that because I've had some things that I've written before or articles that I was in that like it was wrong, right? It was completely wrong, like in the way that things were said. So I do like that I let my contributors for the magazine, it's called Country Tough Times, like do that final run through because it's their words, and then, you know, and I want them to feel good about it, and it's something that gets left out with me. One time I made the cover of a magazine whenever I was younger. No, it was a newspaper, but they said that I was going to a karate world championship. I don't do karate. I did taekwondo. I did Olympic style taekwondo. I did kickboxing. I did some mixed martial arts, right? So like it was very, I did a little bit of Muay Thai. Like I've done specific types of martial arts, and they just thought that taekwondo, karate, whatever, same thing, and is not. So I always wish, I'm trying to do to my contributors what I wish was done to me. But now that I'm getting to be in this seat, it's kind of a pain in the butt. I hope people appreciate how much goes into a magazine. It'd be so easy just to copy and paste, put it in there, add some photos. But no, I like want to eat, breathe, and sleep the articles that are turned into me. You can go check out the magazine. It's called Country Tough Times. It has its own website. We have a digital copy. It just came out this year. This will be the 4th edition of 6 that are coming out this year. And I'm a little bit behind, but it'll get done. It's got stuff in here to fix. This thing had a little accident, but we're all good. Got that window coming. This one's got a brake dragging and the starter going out, right?
Starter for sure. I'm not
Starter.
sure about the noise. Brakes seem fine.
And this thing right here, this one just had a hard life. David's trying to fix this. I don't know. What do you think the main thing is?
It's burning some oil, but I don't know if I changed the valve seals. I don't know if that might have fixed it, and I just got the muffler full of oil. So I'm going to go run it without the muffler and see if it smokes. Okay. It might just be a muffler full of oil still.
Yeah, we got all sorts of stuff breaking. I need a freaking snack. I'm regretting, you know, I still slept almost 6 hours, but I'm regretting getting into my damn TV show. You know, we don't do that very often, but kind of messing me up right now. I needed somebody to adult me that wasn't me, so I wouldn't make stupid decisions on my own that impact me. The whole house smells good. I made me some dip. It's got some cottage cheese, some of the oldest salsa, because I don't want to waste this because it's too damn good to waste. And then some extra sharp cheddar cheese because I got to eat that. My husband hates it and I love it. They say like people with pets live longer. I can totally see that because this cat gives me so much love. So much love. She just like, I just love it. She makes me happy. There's Ladybug. She's not secretly jealous that I'm touching the cat. You find the irony in the beef liver that I freeze dried. It was raw. And I use this as a beef liver supplement and as a dog treat. Kind of messes with me, but then it also reminds me that I'm an animal, you know, and we're related to other animals. Just kind of reminds me of that. Girl, this is gonna be so good, yeah. I wanted something sweet, so I had one of my husband's bars. Immediately, I started spitting up and everything. I'm real sensitive to different things. And then whenever I looked at this, like, I don't know if you can see all those freaking ingredients. It really should just be simple, but it's not. I don't know why all of that has to be into something. But I regret it. I was just like, screw it. It's 100 calories. And then it was like, no, screw you. You have issues with stuff in it. I got my second ketone of the day because I'm going to try 2 weeks of hitting these things up twice a day. This one is caffeine free. Sometimes I think she forgets that I'm a human. It's like she gets her butthole way too close to my face. She's just riding. Oh my gosh. I love this free pen that I got that was included in the thing that I went to for the ketones that I take. And I told my friend I liked them, and she contacted them and got me pens for my birthday. And then my other friend sent me a handwritten card. Isn't that nice? All right, here's what I do. Here's an article about fire cider, and then this is what I turned it into. Let me see if I can make it to where you can see the whole page. Okay. So here's page 1 about fire cider, and I said healthy drink with an attitude. Even put a little jalapeno on there. And then here's the second page, and it talks about how it will help fight for a cold. And then here's somebody, and you can see like the line around them, and like here's all the germs and stuff not impacting them. And then she talks about the 5 things to put, 5 main things. So I put a picture of them up. Here's the recipe, the instructions. Put a little humor on here for horse plus radish. And then she had some notes about how all the things she puts into her fire cider, she feeds it to her chickens. Well, I put this chicken on here just to get them to be like, why does she have a chicken on here? So there's page 2, there's page 1, and that all came from that. And then that's what I do. This stuff actually like mentally taps me out. Like creating something that's pretty and making sure that it's like interesting to people, but yet professional at the same time, because you don't want them to be like, these people are a bunch of, childlike dorks. No, I want it to be like adult content, but then like I know that y'all need to be entertained also. Like I need to be entertained or I will lose interest real freaking fast. So hopefully that's enough pizzazz. All right, I am going to try to do the 3 days of content whenever I go inside. I wanted to get 10 pages done, but I got 8 pages done. But I have these other 3 that say Lee. I'm just waiting on some photos. And then this is, all of the articles are done. Just got to put them into pretty format. And like this right here doesn't take me hardly anything. So tomorrow I'll probably get 12 to 15 pages done. What are you doing? What are you doing? Had to soften, water my pathetic little garden that I love. All right, I had 1 can of canned potatoes left that I did, and I'm sauteing some onions. Gonna put these in there, and then here is the short ribs. Yeah, and then we're gonna have a little bit of our fresh milled flour. Some of my homemade powdered ranch in there, and then some steak seasoning. There she is. This looks like I most definitely have a lot of Scottish ancestry. All right, so I got sick and lost everything that I ate for dinner, which those short ribs, you're only gonna get to eat maybe like a 1/4 or a 1/5 of what's on your plate because the rest is bone and fat. But my heart rate got up to 128. I think that I am getting a big reminder that I cannot pull an all-nighter and get exhausted from watching an inappropriate TV show. So I think that's the lesson for today. I'm going to go to bed early and red light and be good to myself tomorrow. Shakalaka, what my husband says.